welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. My name is Lily, and today we are going to be talking about a brand I've never spoken or shared about before on this channel, and it's Dooney Bourke. I will say that I actually sort of rediscovered my love for it after I went through my closet and was looking at the bag that my mom had originally gifted me. It was actually my first handbag ever, and it was a bag she purchased a long time ago, and she wore only once because she also, like me, did not want to ruin her bag, and so she purchased it in her mid-30s, wore it once I think or twice at most, and stored it in the closet and then gifted it to me. So I wore that a couple times before, and I had unfortunately banged it up a little bit. It's currently at the shop getting a cleaning and rebuffing, and hopefully it'll be back in a lot better condition. But yeah, I will be talking about that bag and some other vintage handbags from Dooney Bourke in a separate video. Now for today's video, I wanted to talk about a couple items I picked up from Dooney Bourke. These are all new items from Dooney Bourke, not vintage items, although I do love vintage items. So I wanted to talk a little bit about my thoughts on them. I've been using 2 out of these 3 items already. The third one I will explain why, and you'll see very shortly. But I've just really loved it. I think that they're such great prices for such great quality. We're going to talk a little bit more about the quality later, but for now, grab a cup of tea or coffee or whatever your favorite beverage is, and let's go ahead and get started. All right, so for the first 2 items here from Dooney Bourke, they're actually from the I Love Dooney website, and that is sort of like the outlet version, I believe, of Dooney Bourke. Do let me know if I'm wrong, but I have noticed that the prices there are significantly less than the Dooney Bourke website, and it's basically the same items. Some of them, obviously everything on Dooney Bourke you can find, but there are certain models that you're not able to find on the I Love Dooney website, but they are significantly cheaper. So right before this video, I did check the prices of these items. I will link all 3 of them below in the description box so you can take a look for yourself, but do note that they're actually a little higher now, the prices, than what I purchased it for, and I think it's, honestly, just browse it a little bit. There's always going to be a sale, but it depends on like how much that sale % off is. So the first item I wanted to talk about is this really, really cute little coin wallet. I think it's called the Pebble grain coin wallet. And this is in the color yellow. It's kind of like mustard. I hope the color is getting through here. And it's just so cute and so pretty. This is the size of my palm. This is the size of the coin purse. So it's a relatively small item. It's definitely longer and wider than the Louis Vuitton clay, but I think that it's just so cute. So I am currently using this. That's why there are things all over here, but let me just go ahead and give you a quick close-up look here. So this is in the gold hardware. It is in the pebbled leather, and it has the Dooney Bourke plating here. Now, one thing I wanted to talk about, this goes into the quality. I've been reading about this, but again, if you do know more about this brand, obviously I've just sort of rediscovered it. Do let me know in the comments below. But I believe that the hardware on the Dooney Bourke, at least the newer pieces like this, they're all 14 karat plated, gold plated, which to me is incredible for the price and for the quality. Like when we think about it, the Chanels today are not even gold plated anymore, but for these Dooney Bourke pieces, their hardware, I know for sure at least this piece, I don't know about these other pieces, but I do know that at least for the main bezel piece here, it is 14 karat gold plated, which to me, again, is incredible. So it's so pretty. It says Dooney Bourke 1975, so I believe that's when they're established, but essentially the front and the back. The back has a really actually spacious pocket in here. I just have some like receipts and stuff. I'm just gonna take that out so you can see. But inside it's like this cloth material, and it's their signature red color. So for Dooney Bourke, I believe the interior of their bags are typically this a signature red color, which is so pretty. Of course there's variations to it too, but I believe that is the norm. And so the top is the hardware to the main compartment, and then there's a smaller one here. So I really like this again because it's just so pretty, feels really nice. It's not the most soft leather, but it's soft enough, and I like it. And I think that, I'm not sure in terms of scratches and stuff, but because it's so already like, it's pebbled leather, it's already has some of like that wrinkle to it, it makes me feel like any scratches wouldn't be as visible. But anyways, nice leather tassels here that are so nice and thick. very smooth zipper. And then in the front compartment here, it's actually pretty spacious. I keep all my coins in here, so I really like this little pocket here. And then on the top, again, the main compartment, super spacious, super spacious. So I keep in here all my credit cards, my driver's insurance, you know, medical card, etc., all that good stuff. And then it also comes with a little key thing. So it's a key attachment. It's in, what's interesting, okay, maybe I'm colorblind now. It's kind of hard to see since it's a little bit darker in this room, but I think this should also be gold, but I don't know why it's coming across a little bit as silver here. Maybe it's just my eyesight. But yeah, it's a beautiful key ring here. And then I don't really use this one at all, so what I like to do is I stick it in here. But if you do plan on using it, you know, certainly you have that option, and it's just attached by a leather sort of attachment here, so you cannot remove this, unfortunately, but to me that makes it more secure, right? So I like to keep this sort of in here. And then I of course always keep one of these in here, so in case my wallet gets lost again, which hopefully never happens. But yeah, this is the first piece, and I think this is such a nice piece. So you can get this on the I Love Dooney website. I got this on sale and I paid $31.50 for it. So I'm just looking here because I wrote all my notes here. So $31.50 for this, and then plus taxes, of course. But I think that, how cute is this? This comes in different colors. There's like fuchsia, there's blue, there's black, I think there's cream, I'm not sure, but a bunch of different colors. There's red. I wanted the yellow because yellow makes me happy. It's like, you know, a pop of color, and it's just really festive. So I wanted to get the yellow, and that's why I got this one. But again, like you said, many different colors. I think this is such a good find. I've been just throwing this in my bag. I don't see any scratches on the hardware so far. So I'm pretty happy about that. But honestly, I just think that this is such a nice, cute little coin purse. Now, second piece is a bag. It's not an accessory. And this one I actually got because I don't currently have in my collection any bag that looks like this. And this is called the Wayfarer drawstring, and it's a bucket bag. Super cute. So actually I put this little pom-pom here, but let me actually remove this so you can see what it looks like originally. So this is what the Wayfarer looks like, and I got it in this navy color. It also comes in red, black, this sort of like Kelly green, which I thought was also really pretty and vibrant for summer. But I thought this was a nice color because it's very neutral, it matches with everything, and it gives me kind of like a nautical vibe. And actually, if you think about it, it's kind of funny, kind of matches what I'm wearing right now. So I really like this. This one, it has leather trimming all around, and then obviously this is a nylon bag, so it's super light and it's easy to wipe. And then it has the gold champagne hardware. It's not like that super yellow gold, it's like a light kind of champagne gold, which I think is really nice and clean. But this is such a nice bag because on the bottom they even have feet, so you got the 4 feet each on the leather portion of the bag here. So really nice to keep your bag standing. It does stand up by itself, so that's really nice to know. And what I like a lot about this bag also is, besides everything, is that, you know, look at this strap. It's so nice and thick. It's such a nice strap. And it's like the perfect drop length to put on your shoulder. And I will be doing some mod shots for you for the 2 handbags, so you can kind of see how it looks on my frame. And for reference, I'm 5'4". I have a bit of a longer torso. So that's what it looks like. And I had a drawstring bag a long time ago. It was the Louis Vuitton Epi, and that was the first bag that I purchased myself. And I was in college. I think it might have been the last year of college. And I purchased it pre-loved from eBay. And it was a bright yellow color, and I loved it. But over time, and because it was also secondhand, the drawstring started to like become very frayed, and then I ended up reselling that for basically nothing. But it was a really good bag for me at that time, and I missed it. So I thought this was a very nice alternative without breaking the bank. And what's so nice when I got this bag was that like the craftsmanship is very good. If you look at all the stitching, it's just super nice. I didn't find a single loose thread on here, so I was very happy about that. And it just it just looks super nice, doesn't it? And then what's pretty awesome is that you have these two front pockets here. I typically don't unbutton these. These are not magnetic. They're just little buttons here. I don't unbutton it. I just keep it like this. And then what I like to put on the front are like granola bars or like my hand sanitizer, my lotion, my chapstick, so it's easy access. But I can also fit my iPhone 15 Pro Max here. It fits, but it's like a little unsightly, so I don't like to do that unless I'm really in a hurry to do like a grab and go. But otherwise, no pockets on the back, just a regular drawstring bag. And so for this one, notice that the emblem is a little different. On the little pouch here, it says Dooney Bourke 1975. On this one, it has just the duck. And I really, really, really like this. I like the duck so much more, the original duck. The all-weather leather line of products that they have, it's actually on a leather piece, but these are the metal pieces, which are fine. But I just love the duck. I think it's super cute. And then, yeah, so that's it for the outside. Now, the inside, all you gotta do is like do that. And then the leather is very thick, very durable, and I feel like this could be a pretty nice long lasting bag. The grommets here are all like very well made, very well made. And you can see immediately for this one, the inside is also cloth material and similar to the coin purse we saw, but it is in this stripy blue color, vertical stripes of blue. And I love it. I think it pairs very well with this bag. And when you open it, it's such a spacious bag, so big. So I just have a couple items in here. I'm just gonna pull it out real quick so I can show you what the bag looks like. But you can fit so much in here, so much. It does come with, I believe the majority of their bags come with the key attachment here, so you could attach anything. I just have my AirTag on here. But basically one big compartment, you have an open pocket here, which actually I think that would be my only con, not really a con, just like a recommendation if they were to make this in the future, to make this pocket a little deeper, because it's so like superficial in a way that things just kind of fall out. So I find that a little pointless to have the pocket here, but it's nice nonetheless. And then in the back, you have a zip pocket if you wanted to put more important items, you want more secure. This is a pretty substantial deep pocket here, so that's nice. Oh, and then you have another small little pocket here, which again is very, to me, I feel like it's very not deep enough, so things kind of don't really stay in there for me, but that could just be my use of it. And then that's it. So super nice. Now I want to say, just to give you a reference, this is an iPad Pro. It's not the largest iPad, it's the second one. I honestly don't remember what it's called. But basically, just to give you a reference in terms of size, that fits in here. And if I, you know, scrunch it up, I mean, you can still kind of see it, but, you know, just to give you a reference of how spacious this bag is. I'm really happy with this purchase. I think that Dooney Bourke makes really nice quality bags for such a great price. Honestly, I think that, you know, as I've just looked at so many different bags, I've started to really appreciate the ones that are really good quality, but you don't have to break an arm or a leg, you know, to purchase it. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention was on the side here, it does also say the brand Dooney Bourke in fabric on the side. So it's very minimal, but it's mostly this little duck here. Yeah, so very happy with this bag. So this bag on sale, I got it for $104.30 plus taxes. So to me, that's like super, super incredible. So if you look around, you'll definitely find a pretty good deal for them. I say definitely try to get all your Dooney Bourkes on sale if you can. I know that for some of the Florentine line, which is their higher end line, they may not go on sale as often, but you know, for these types of nylon bags, I think it wouldn't hurt to see and wait around to see if there's going to be a sale, because I'm pretty sure you can always get a sale, and we all love sales, don't we? So yeah, I'm really happy about this one. So the last bag in this collection is, like I mentioned earlier, not from the I Love Dooney website because they don't sell it there. I got this off the regular Dooney Bourke website, and I really liked it, and I also got this for a really good deal, so I couldn't pass up on it. But basically, this is the item. And I will also insert mod shots for this one. But yeah, this is a backpack, as you can very easily tell. And I currently have 2 backpacks in my collection, just regular backpacks. I have a Lululemon one that's in black, and I have another one, it's the Eagle brand, which Osprey. So I totally blanked out the Osprey brand. And both of them are fantastic backpacks, but they are bigger, and they both work very well for my 16-inch laptop. But I was thinking, you know, if I go travel sometimes, I don't really want to bring a heavy 16-inch laptop. I want a nice looking backpack that will fit my iPad, and that's really what I needed. So I had that in mind when I was looking. I was looking around at Longchamp, Les Pliages. They had their backpacks too. And then I came across this one. The price was too good. And the fact that it had such nice leather trimming on it and it looked very stylish, I decided that I just purchase it and try it out to see if I liked it. If I didn't, I could always return it. Oh, and before I forget, one thing I wanted to mention really quickly is that if you purchase Dooney Bourke on Dooney Bourke or on I Love Dooney, either of them, unfortunately, when you try to return it, they do charge you $10 for the return. So it's not free returns, which really sucks. But I just wanted to point that out to you in case you get something and you need to return it, you have to pay for the return fee. Okay, so anyways, this is the, what is this called? The Nylon Small Alley Backpack. And this is black on black. They have several other colors. They have one that's black with tan leather, very similar to the tan leather we saw on the bucket bag earlier. But I really wanted just black on black. I thought this would look super nice, and it does. And I really like it. So going over this quickly, obviously this is smooth leather. It's so smooth, super nice. I don't know how prone this will be to getting scratched because it is smooth leather, but I'm, you know, pretty much ready if that does happen because I chose this. So I, you know, obviously know it might get scratched, but I'm fine with that. I really like how, they stitched it. It's very thick stitching, and the color is a nice contrast against the black here. So I thought that was really cool. And then obviously the one thing that could potentially be a make or break it for some folks is the way that this backpack opens. I know that in this busy day, we always want to have easy access. For me personally, I love easy access, so I totally get it. However, for this backpack, you just need to note that it's not a magnetic clasp or anything. You physically have to put it through the hole and then put it through the little belt here to be able to hook it up. So you have to unhook it, and then you have to pull out the drawstring, and that's how you get into the backpack. This part could be pretty cumbersome. I can totally see that. But for me, the purpose of the bag matters, right? So for me, the purpose of the bag is to use it as a travel bag. So if it's a travel bag, I don't want everyone to get into it easily, especially if it's on my back. So for me, this works ideal, very ideal. But if this was supposed to be my everyday backpack to go out and buy groceries or run errands, I totally agree. This would not be the most convenient way of opening and closing a bag. So depending on what your needs are, but I just wanted to point that out. So when you open this up, it has that beautiful red interior. Like I mentioned earlier, I believe Dooney Bourke is known for this red interior in the majority of their bags. It's, I think, their signature color, but the interior of this leather looks like that. It's a different material from the exterior. It's a little bit more rough. This is definitely very smooth and shiny. This is more rough, but it's not bad. I'm fine with it. And then obviously everything's black, right? The leather's black here. It's also the champagne gold hardware, which I love. And inside is extremely spacious. You also have the key attachment. One thing I did notice with these two bags and some of the reviews that I've been watching on YouTube is that all of their key attachments, or not key attachment, but like whatever you want to hang on to here, they're all made of this gunmetal. It's not like the same champagne gold hardware as this one. Now, I don't know the reason why. I don't know enough about Dooney Bourke to say anything, but I just wonder if it's because of bulk manufacturing that it's just cheaper to manufacture all the same interior and just attach it regardless of what the metal grommets look like or the metal on the bag looks like. I don't know if Dooney Bourke has metal finishings in different colors besides gold. They probably do. I'm not sure, I didn't look into it, but that's the only reason I would think that they just bulk manufactured all the same. So you just attach it. No idea. That's just my hypothesis. Could be completely wrong. But anyways, it also has that. And then in the back, you have one big zipper. You have the brand. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I can barely see. The branding with the leather tab here. And there's one big back compartment that's zippered, so you can put your more important items in here. And then you have another little slip pocket right underneath the back pocket with a zipper. And then on the front, you have another pocket. So it's nice. I love how they think about these pockets. These pockets, again, they're a little bit superficial. They're not super deep. I wish it was deeper, but you could still fit stuff in here. I'm sure it's fine. But yeah, that's pretty much it. One big hole. And I have my iPad here, so let's demonstrate and see if it fits, which it does, of course, because I tested it out already. But yeah, it fits perfectly with so much room to spare. And then if you close it up like that, it's perfectly fine. Super nice. So I'm really happy about that. And really quickly, I didn't show you the back of this bag yet, but the back is just like this. Your straps are fabric. It's not a it's kind of like a seatbelt fabric, but it's not as shiny or as hard as the Lululemon belt bag seatbelt style ones. These are a lot softer. They're a little bit, they feel a little cottony almost, which I like personally because it makes me feel like it's a lot more comfortable than the super like shiny coated you know, straps, if you know what I mean, right? So I really like these. And then you can adjust it, of course. Right now I have it adjusted to the shortest, but it doesn't matter because on this side you can still adjust it. That's pretty much it. So these three are my, oh, one more thing I forgot to mention is the branding here. Now this is the traditional duck that I was talking about, where it's like raised a little bit and then it's on a leather piece, and it says Dooney and Bourke on the top, which I'm not sure if you can see, but I really like this. I think that this is such a nice quiet piece, and I love that the material is so good. This is a very, very thick nylon. In comparison to this nylon, these two are very different. And actually, let's do a quick comparison here. I'm not sure, I think this is nylon too, but this feels, see how this one has a sheen to it and the black one is just very matte and muted. This is like a very thin, this is a lot thinner. This one's a lot thicker. I feel that this one might be a little easier to wipe. This reminds me a little bit of the Lululemon belt bags. This one's just a very thick, matted sort of fabric-y material that's much more substantial than this one. But this one by no means is inferior. I think it's just as nice. So I just wanted to point that out real quickly. But yeah, I have been really enjoying the two pieces that I've been using, and I hope to be using the backpack soon. But I just wanted to talk about this a little bit because to me, I don't know if you all feel the same way, but to me, Dooney and Bourke has always been a sort of like older generation bag. I always affiliated it with my mom's generation. It was so funny because when these bags arrived and on the box it said it was from Dooney and Bourke, my partner looked at it and he's like, oh yeah, my mom loves Dooney and Bourke. and to him even, he felt like it was an older generation kind of bag. Not older, but like our parents' generation, right? So I wonder if that's kind of why when I also went on YouTube and searched for this, a lot of the reviewers, a lot of them were sort of in my parents' age, and they talked about it, and I loved just how enthusiastic and passionate they were about these bags. There were some younger folks around my age too, but the majority of the audience or of the purchasers of these bags were from my parents' generation. And I really just wanted to get back into it because I've been really enjoying vintage pieces, and I love the fact that this is such a, Dooney and Bourke produces beautiful bags, and for the price, especially like I was saying, 14 karat gold plated hardware for like this amount of money, I think that it's pretty insane. It's pretty incredible. So we'll see how the wear and tear goes, and I will keep you all updated. But I have a lot of videos planned, so definitely stay tuned for my vintage one. but I'm really looking forward to kind of sharing my thoughts on that, wearing those around also. And then we can do a video to compare the two different, like the now contemporary Dooney Bourke and the vintage Dooney Bourke, if you are also interested in it. So thank you so much for dropping by. I hope you're all doing well, and I can't wait to have you join me for the next video. As always, stay healthy, happy, and safe, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.